Welcome back! My name is ballerscuba. This is Video Games Over Time! We are still in 1985, and we are still in Ultima IV. We last left off, I said I was going to be doing some cheating. I have gone ahead and done that, but you're not going to see all of that quite yet, but you can see that I do have my food that's actually maxed out. It won't let me go any higher than that, and my gold maxed out. It won't go any higher than that, but that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so really, like right off the bat, we're playing this game. All right, I will show off some of the other things that I did, but food and gold was kind of the big things for me. I did legitimately get ballerscuba up to level 8. That just happened at the end of the last session. I went and talked to Lord British to get a heal and got ballerscuba up to the next level. That is what we have been waiting for some time. But I've done a little bit more than just that. We'll talk about that once I get my final party member. It's been a while since we've had to think about party members, really, but there is one more that we can get. Are you serious? The skeletons are so easy to kill. What is going on? I'm leaving you alone. You're a deadly skeleton, apparently. So, we do have max experience on everybody. I just haven't gotten the levels from Lord British yet. I did want to wait until I had the complete party before I started doing that. And then we'll show off kind of everybody's stats and what I have done. In terms of how long it took me to do it, it took about 10 minutes. It doesn't take long to get all the things that you need in the game. We need to go through here. This is where the wheel is. I believe it's called the Cape of Heroes. All right, through here. But in order to legitimately get what I did, it's probably closer to, probably about 50 to 100 hours of level grinding. It takes a long time. There it is. I was about to say, where is it? We're looking for Jhelom here. We need to head back there. Can leave my horse behind and enter, and we can try to find the person that we can recruit. Let's see. Timrod. That is not who I am looking for. Slythe isn't it either. Is it you? What's your name? X. No, it's not X. We're looking for the party member that I can recruit. Sir William is not it. Sir Hrothgar is not it either. Is there anybody? Yeah, there's nobody over there. Is it you? What's your name? Timrod again. What's your name? Yeah, Luke is a ranger. We're looking for a fighter, so maybe it's you. What's your name? Gravnor, the grave fighter. No, that's not it either. It should be here in Jhelom, but it's been so long since I've been in Jhelom that I don't remember. Meet the housekeeper. That's not who I am looking for. Yeah, I did purchase a whole bunch of locks, so we should be good on pretty much everything moving forward. Mysterious warrior. What's your name? Lord Robert. That's not it either. Get out of my way. All right, Jimmy lock this one. I'm just playing fast and loose with all my items now. There we go. This is Geoffrey. Geoffrey, join me. I am honored to join thee. And he joins at level 3, which is a little interesting to me because I was told that he would automatically join at level 1 because he was the last one, but maybe because of the cheating that I did, it threw things off. Hard to say. But let me make sure like the next quest it doesn't involve this. Anything in Jhelom? I don't believe so. I don't believe we need to do anything here. No, we need to go to pause for that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get out of here and go get the level from Lord British. Now that we do have the complete party, I'll show off a little bit here. So I have equipped myself with the magic wand, which is the best ranged weapon in the game. That's honestly going to be what I use most of the time. You can see I maxed out my experience. There's my strength, dexterity, and intelligence and MP. Nothing's going to get too much harder than that. Julia needs some work, but she also has the magic bow. Magic bow and magic plate for Dupree. I also got the best armor that was available at this point in the game, or that I had access to at this point of the game. We'll go over that a little bit more later. But magic wand, magic bow, sling. Yeah, the sling. That's the best that Katrina can do. And then I did already equip Geoffrey with the best stuff in the game. So crossbow for him. I believe that he might be able to use other things. I also gave myself max weapons. That's something. Just, switch it around as necessary, except for that last one. What's going to be on P? We'll have to wait to find out. Same with armor. Gave 9 of everything that should hold me for anything that I need. And then, of course, there's room for H. But we already know that's going to be the mystic, don't we? Maxed out torches, gems, and keys. I already had the sextant. I did get all of the runes. This is all the stuff that I didn't touch any of this. I got all the runes, the bell, the book, the candle, the horn, the wheel, and the skull. I have all that legitimately. Reagents, I maxed out on everything that we have talked about so far, but keep in mind that the manual does mention the Nightshade and the Mandrake Root, but we haven't found that yet, so it didn't feel right for me to just kind of cheat it into the game for myself. But then I also maxed out every mixture that didn't use the Mandrake Root or Nightshade. And this is why it would take like 50 hours worth of grinding to get all of this. But basically, I don't want to ever have to grind again. That's the idea here. So we're going to head out and do what we can. Geez, like my food is really going down fast, it feels like. Went too far north. Okay, now don't screw me over. This is where I got screwed over before. Okay, and then back to Lord British's so that we can get our levels and we can take a look at everybody's stats. You can reorder people if you want. There's Trinsic. We'll have to go to Trinsic eventually. But I feel like this is fine. I think it doesn't matter nearly as much as I originally think to rearrange the party members, especially now that I don't have to worry about their experience levels. I don't really care all that much. All right, back to Lord British, and we will get our levels, and then we will get our stats. People just sometimes want to be in my way. I'm not entirely sure why, but sometimes they're just like, no, I need to be here. Let's go and talk to Lord British. Julia up to level 8. Dupree up to level 8. Jana up to level 8. Mariah up to level 8. Shamino up to level 8. Katrina up to level 8. That's a hard thing to do. And Geoffrey up to level 8. You just got here, but you're already maxed out. All right, so let's take a look at everybody's stats. My stats haven't changed, but let's look at MP, strength, dexterity, and intelligence. That's going to be the stuff that kind of matters in terms of stats. Those are the 4 stats that I basically have. 38, 44, 50, 38. Bard is considered one of the best classes by a lot of people, so expect high stats. Julia has much less MP, a little bit less strength. No, a little bit more strength, lower dexterity, and lower intelligence. Paladin, Dupree, has much more MP, well, than at least the Tinker. Lower than the Bard, which is a little surprising. Strength also lower than the Bard, a lot lower than the Bard. Dexterity is terrible, and intelligence is the same. Paladin is much more of a defensive character than I thought. Usually Paladins are also pretty strength heavy, at least from my knowledge. Druid has more MP than I do, lower strength, lower dexterity, and I believe, lower intelligence as well. Mage, lots of MP, no surprises there. Strength is low, dexterity is low, Intelligence is also on the lower side, which is a little surprising to me. Shimino, low MP, pretty low strength. Yeah, low dexterity is pretty good, but not as good as I was. And then intelligence is pretty low. Shepherd, yeah, it's bad. That's bad. That's low across the board. Just not a good fighter, the Shepherd. And then the fighter, also not very good. It might be because I didn't get the levels each time. That might be the issue. But at this point, like I said, I don't care that much. Fighter is not considered a good class in this game. Anyway, I got the character set up the way that I want. That's fine enough for me. So let's go ahead and get out of here, and we will start thinking about the next part of our quest. So, if you remember right, we need to get the Mystic Arms and Armor. And what we... Ooh. Like right off the bat, huh? Oh, it's just one of you? Well, we'll see what we can do against one. Yeah. Yeah, you're already running, and there's only one person that can be in position to hit you. And you ran anyway. Thanks for playing. Okay, so we need to head to pause, which I think, of course, changes to east right as I do this. And once again, I do have enough for like wind change and stuff, but I'd rather fight through it, I guess. Okay. So we need to find people here in pause that have information. Isn't it in pause? Where are the final people here? Unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, I thought they were here somewhere. Sal. What's your name? Sven. Zaire the Wise. My notes say pause. But I'm not seeing them here. Oh, I think it's people up here. You meet a wise lady. What's your name? There we go. This is Lady Tessa. Remember, she's the one that knows about the Mystic Armor. Mystics can be found by an 8 parts avatar. Hey, that's me. Hast thou attained enlightenment in all 8 virtues? I have. The mystic weapons lie in the trading room of Serpent Castle. So we actually get something. That's where the weapons are, though. Okay, then we can meet a wise lord here, Sir Simon. Tell me about the Mystic Armor. Or, yeah, Mystic Armor. Last person, Lady Tessa, knew about the weapons. I got it mixed up. What mystics can be found by an 8 parts avatar? Hast thou achieved enlightenment in all 8 virtues? I have. The Mystic Armor lies in the center of the Oak Grove. Remember where the Oak Grove was? That was in Path Abbey. So, 2 complete opposite sides of the map. Thanks for that. Let's board and try to get out of here. Just like 1 over to the west is fine, I guess. Why must the wind be my nemesis? Alright, we'll drop it off right next to Lord British's place. Just makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna have to get in fights anyway, aren't I? Yeah, there's so many of them. And at this point, all of this is more or less useless, but if I run from the fight, then I will lose Avatarhood, so we're not doing that. So we need to head up here. We need to go to Empath Abbey, which is kind of through here. We'll show off the fight a little bit. Not that there's anything all that particularly interesting about it, but we'll show it off nonetheless. Sometimes, like, it doesn't really feel like I'm all that much more powerful, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm up to level 8, and it doesn't necessarily feel like I'm maxed out. Like, it just doesn't. I don't even need to pick up the treasure chest. I might leave the treasure chest behind, because I just don't need them. Just one enemy. All right, get in position. Nope. Everybody up one. All right, well, you can hit. There we go. Yeah, treasure chest can just be left behind now. I don't need it, and they will... Well, they always have a chance to hurt me, don't they? All right, into Empath Abbey. And we will find the weapons here, I believe. No, this is the armors. I keep on getting them mixed up. All right, so you got a Jimmy Lock. Jimmy the Lock. I don't know. Jimmy Lock. It's just so weird how they phrase it. I think it's somewhere around here. Maybe... Should be somewhere in this oak grove. I thought it was kind of near the middle here. But I'm not seeing anything, unless I got it and I've missed the little notification. But I thought it was near the middle. Right? I missed it? Like, is that a thing that happened? Did I miss getting it? Nope, I sure didn't. Where is it? We're in the oak grove. Yeah, my notes just say, search the grass in the middle of the oak grove. Here, is this the middle? I feel like this is the middle. And when they say grass, they mean this. And I'm like cycling over the same things over and over here. And I'm just not seeing anything. Nothing's coming through. Is there more to the oak grove that I'm missing? Do I just have to do this one square at a time until I find it? I think I do. All right, we'll do all of that. There, there, there. All the way down. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Oh, there it was. It was here. Didn't I search there? I searched here. I swear I did. And that is the center. I searched that spot. I swear I did. All right, so we got the mystic armor. Jeez, that took forever. So there it is. It's technically the mystic robes. That way everybody can equip them, right? So let's go ahead and wear those. Wear 2H, wear 3H, wear 4H, wear 5H, wear 6H, wear 7H, wear 8H. Okay, so now we should have no more mystic robes left, and you can see like nobody was on chainmail, but I got like 10 of everything. All right, so that is one thing down. We got the best armor in the game. Now this is going to be useful kind of throughout the game. The mystic weapons are not. Technically, you don't need the mystic equipment in order to beat the game. You can do it without it. This is entirely optional. A lot of what we're doing right now is optional. These guys, unfortunately, are not. But they can be dealt with. All right, so now we just kind of get out of here. Avoiding this guy as best as we can. It only lasted so long. And then once we have them dealt with, we can try to head out to the other spot, which is Serpent's Hold, like way on the other side of the map. It would have been easier if I was on the other side, kind of on the outside of the continents here, because then I could have gone just kind of straight north and it would have looped around the way that I needed it to, but that didn't happen. So we're going to take this and we're going to go south for a while. But the question is, do I feel bad about cheating? And the answer is no. Not at all. I feel that the battle system is not entertaining enough for me to want to do it that often. It's fairly straightforward. I just kind of hit A in a direction the way that I have it set up, and then I win. Like, that's just kind of how it goes. So I don't feel bad about avoiding that. It's a little weird seeing the whirlpool like all the time now, but it does show up. I do need to use the wheel eventually on my ship. I think because I cheated, it took away my 90 health, or yeah, ship health, I guess you could call it. But that is easily done. Okay, there we go. Just take out the skeleton. Why are skeletons immune to cannons? Like, why does that keep happening? All right, back to Serpent's Hold. Now in Serpent's Hold, I need to you go to the training room, which I believe is, no, it's up from here. There it is. And somewhere around like here, there it is, the mystic weapons. Now, what are the mystic weapons? Let's take a look at those. They are mystic swords, which means that they are melee weapons, which means I won't be equipping them. Maybe I will, like, at some point in the game, but I don't feel the need right now. Range is better, like, every time. Can I go, please? Jeez. Okay, so that's another side quest done. We got the mystic stuff. We didn't need to get the mystic stuff, but we did. Next up, we need to try to figure out where some of the ingredients are, some of the reagents, particularly the Nightshade and the Mandrake Root. Once you know where they are, you can just sit there and farm them. So I will cheat to get more once we actually have it. Right, why? Do I have a bad ship? Is that what's going on? Is my ship terrible? How many hits does it take to kill orcs? Like, that was out of spite at some point. Oh, there's so many of these. Alright, so we need to try to figure out where these Mandrake Roots and Nightshades are. The snake can live. It is not one that I need to kill. So we need to go west, right? Yeah, it's west a ways because we're at Serpent's Hold. And then finally, the wind does change in my favor. And we can make it back to Trinsic. Oh my god, there's so many! Alright, to Trinsic we go. And in here we can find someone. We need to find a mage here in Trinsic, and that'll give us kind of the last clue that we need. That's where ultimately it kind of leads around. There's a Presto, a druid in Scarabray, points you to the pub in Vesper, where if you talk to them and bribe them, they'll tell you to talk to Virgil, who is a mage here in Trinsic. Is your name Virgil? Nope, you're Quicks. Not Kicks. Quicks. Sailor Sam. I'm just kind of guessing everybody. Who here is a mage? I bet it's sneaky. Bet somebody is sneaky about this. Swindrick, yeah, you just kind of want to talk about the bull. I remember you. Skeleton, I don't think... Well, let's check the skeleton, why not? What's your name? Skittle. Or Skittle? Skittle. There's nobody here? A merchant. Durgeon. Publius. You over here in the corner? Oh, that's it. We got poisoned. I should have just cast a spell, but we can deal with this. I have plenty of everything. Let's go ahead and do that on you. And you. This is what happens when I go too fast. Okay, we'll talk to you, Virgil. Tell me about Nightshade. Nightshade may be found only near latitude JF, longitude CO, only on the darkest of nights, which means double new moons. And it is... Let me look at my map here. Where is that? So it's latitude, longitude CO? It's easier for me to go by longitude, I think. I think I see it. I think that's it. Okay, so it's kind of between Scarabray and Horn, which is kind of a spot of the map that you wouldn't walk to normally. So I think that's what that is. Okay, so let's cast with Mariah, my mage. And we'll do Dispel. And we'll cast that north, so I don't have to heal again. Thank you. Let us never speak of that again. Okay, so we're intrinsic. We'll take the ship a little bit, just so... I was about to say so it's easier to get to later, but if they're going to not let me go north, then this will be bad for me. Yeah, we can go further north than this. If the game will let me. Come on now. And this is how you kind of get caught in fights and stuff. And like I said, I got caught with lava lizards doing that. And there was nowhere I could go because the wind was against me. I was kind of in a spot where I really could only move one or two directions. And it didn't matter. They just wouldn't let me move. And finally the ship sank. And then I died and lost all my money. Another reason why I don't feel bad about just cheating. And just being like, no, that is not how this works. I have put in the time and effort, I swear. And the game didn't take away my honesty, so I think the game understands. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Well, didn't expect that. Okay. Another ship. Oh, that was easy enough. Okay, we'll go a little bit north of here, kind of over by Pause is where I want to go eventually. That's right about there. Yeah, just two of you, I will take you guys on. Even though, like, you guys pick, like, I hate ships. I hate ship fights. Like, everything about the ship bothers me. Up! Okay, so now I can at least try to fight you without actually getting into a fight. But once again, it just takes so much effort sometimes. Alright, is there something here in Pause for me to sleep in? What do they call it? An inn? Something that I can do in Pause? I don't think there is, actually. I can buy more food, though. We will get 25 packs. I need like 300. So that would be 12. Boom. And then we can just... I wish I could attack, like, the ship with my ranged weapons. But no! Alright, from pause, we need to make a bit of a journey. It's gonna have to be on foot, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because that means I'm probably gonna have to get in fights. You kind of go straight west, and then there should be a bridge there. Hopefully there's no trolls on the bridge. There's not. And then over from here and south. All right, so this is where we need to look, and we're at JECM. They're at JF, which is this way, right? JECN. Oh, right. Up. All right, JD. So it's the other way, and it's over right one. There we go, and down a couple. JFCO. Okay, so we're on it, but I don't want to be exactly on it. And now I have to get into a fight with these guys, and I don't want to miss it, so I'm going to leave this in. Hopefully we can deal with these guys quickly. Let's just get in a big line here. As long as I hit him, apparently I can take him down in one shot, but to be fair, I could have done that at the beginning of the game too. Okay, everybody more or less lined up? Put you there. Okay, everybody's kind of lined up, so hopefully I can get the kills quickly. Okay, where am I again? I'm at JECO, so I need double new moon, and it's going to be coming up in a while. We have to wait here for a bit, but maybe I need to stand on the spot. Okay, I'm on the spot, right? JFCO. Oh, we're almost there. Almost there, and search. Find Nightshade. I got one. I believe that it only shows up once per, like, double new moon. Let's double check that though. Nightshade you need to use for Jinx, which is useful in a fight. View, which is kind of useful, but you can buy gems for that, so I don't really get the point. And then kill. Kill is, I don't know, it's not very good. It's not very reliable, like a lot of instant death spells. So really the only reason that you would want Jinx or Nightshade is for Jinx. That's really the only reason. Yep, so once every new set of new moons, and you can just sit here and farm it forever until you have 99 of them. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to cheat them in instead and pretend that I did that, because that's like another couple hours worth of time. So we're going to move on. Let me I'll get like one more here. There are 2 spots for Mandrake Root. Mandrake Root is a little bit more effective, so that makes sense that they give it more often. It's much more useful. Boom! No! I didn't get it? I missed it. Oh well. We're going to move on nonetheless. All right, let's head back to pause. Now, the quest for the Mandrake Root. Right, this is the way to pause? Yes. Board that. We're just going to leave treasure chests kind of everywhere for the time being. I don't like this. Let's use the wheel. Hooray. Okay, so Mandrake Root starts in Trinsic, then they send you to pause, where you get a tip, where a tip will lead you to Calumny of You. And I believe we've already done that. So there's 2 spots, but you know what? Let's go and talk at you. I probably didn't do that properly. Where is you again? I don't think you was too bad to get to, but I'm not seeing it. Where is you? Oh, it's up north. Okay. Let's head up, and hopefully we can get there relatively quickly. It's over by where Empath Abbey is. So we'll kill the orc? Maybe? There, okay. Oh, now we have a skeleton to deal with. Okay. Drop ourselves off here. We'll go get the free heal, because why wouldn't I ever get the free heal? If I'm already stopping here, I might as well grab it. Alright, we'll climb up here. Talk to Lord British. Heal now. There we go. For the record, in order to get the best ranged weapons in the game, they say it costs over 20,000 gold. So that's why it's like, oh, it'll take you like 5 to 10 hours to get what you want. Including all of the levels on everybody, it takes a lot of time. And it's just not time that I'm willing to dedicate to this game. So if there's an easy way around it, I'm going to take it. Because I do like the game, but I don't like it that much. Not to do like 5-10 hour grinding session between recording sessions. That's not what I like at all. Let me deal with all of these guys. All right, not quite maxed out on money again, but then again, I'm already going to be cheating later anyway. I might as well do it again. Where do I want to go from here? Like straight north from like... No, I think that's too far. Let me deal with all of this again. So many enemies. All right, now we're back up to max. Somewhere around, yeah, here, just straight north from here. And that'll take me back to you. Okay, so in you, I need to talk to Calumny of you. That's Dwip. What's your name? Just a ranger, huh? Stand still. I hate... Don't just be a ranger, be somebody. Name. Druid. Druid. Stop moving. Druid. Pinrod. Thin man, what's your name? Pinrod. You Calumny? No, Talford. Now, I can just go in here, right? A nasty, ugly villain. You're Vorpal. I was thinking, like, is it one of these guys again? No, not Yell. Just a poor beggar. Poor beggar. Okay. Didn't I talk to you already? Pinrod, I did. Oh, I bet it's like that one way over there, huh? It's not you, right? No, a sleek ranger. You're just a ranger. Yeah. So I think I have to like go all the way around. I'm trying to do this carefully so I don't get kicked out. Unless that's Calumny. No, I didn't make notes on this. A solemn druid, you're Calumny. All right, tell me about Mandrake Root. Mandrake Root is found only in the Fens of the Dead and in the Bloody Plains where the ground is always damp. So there are 2 places for it. We've passed by one quite a bit. I died near one of them, and that was the one that happened on screen. So I'll show you guys at least the locations, but I probably won't grab it. And you'll see why when we get there. So many skeletons. All right, so the Mandrake Root is not necessarily difficult to find because they kind of told you where it is, but the reason that you don't want to just, hang out there and grab it is because there's going to be poison pretty much everywhere. So let's board the ship and get out of here. We'll head down south. I tried to put off east as long as I could, and then they changed it to south. Just 3 of you? Like, I should be able to take this out quickly. The keyword being should be able to take you out quickly. But, like, they don't always play fair. Right? So I need you... well, you finally got in position, and then I wasted the turn. Not expecting it to happen yet. Alright, you're running anyway. Okay. So here's pause. And that's kind of a good starting point. It is... The first location is... difficult to get to because of the wind. I really need to just start using the wind change spell. Yeah, this spot with all the poison, it's here for a reason. It's not just to trip you up if you get caught in a fight with a ship, like what happened to me. Where is it? It's not this one, not this one. It is this one right here. To the left of where I am right now, 1 square to the left, that is one of the spots with the Mandrake Root. Do I care enough to actually try to get it? No. No, I don't. The Mandrake Root is not super vital to beating the game. It does give you access to a few things, including Jinx, right? You need both Nightshade and Mandrake Root for Jinx. It also gives you access to Negate, which is useful against Balrons because then they won't be able to cast Sleep on you. Then you can cast Resurrect, which you absolutely need. So the Mandrake Root is a lot more useful as a result of that. It also is useful for gate travel. But, when you would rather walk around and get the experience most of the time than use gate travel. Then it's also useful for view, which we talked about. Just get a gem. It'll do the same thing. I think it's cheaper, than buying the reagents and getting the Mandrake Root and all that kind of stuff. I'll get one closer now. Dot, of course. You serious? There. Okay. Dead. Okay. Up here. And somewhere around here is probably good. So once again, there's lots of poison around here. That's kind of your clue that there is Mandrake Root. And yes, right there is where it is. On the poison. So I'm not going to just hang out there and get it. It's not worthwhile for me to try to deal with all the poison and stuff like that. But that is how you get the Mandrake Root. So we have cheated. We got our final party member, which I could have gotten without cheating, as it turns out. But we also got the mystic weapons and the mystic armor. We found the Nightshade. We found the Mandrake Root, even though I didn't get it. When we come back, I will continue cheating and giving myself the Mandrake Root, the Nightshade, re-up on all my spells and food and gold. And then we'll pick up from here next time, and we actually will start heading into dungeons finally. Oh, wow. Instead of just kind of hanging out for grinding purposes, we might actually delve into them and try to solve them. But that's going to do it for this part of Ultima 4. I've been ballerscuba. This has been Video Games Over Time. Thank you for watching. I hope you laughed. I hope you learned. And I hope to see you next time for more Ultima 4. Thanks for watching.